How's it going, everyone? We are back for another fantastic product. Shout out to he's in the what was that commercial? What was that? Is that OxyClean? OxyClean? Is that one of them? At least rest in peace, by the way. Anyways, today I'm just got in the security mood again, I guess. But really, I did the stream yesterday to go through a lot of different stuff with crypto and security, and then afterwards. I was thinking about, I had recently come across a CoffeeZilla. Let's say crypto coffee. CoffeeZilla, I've been watching a few of his videos, some of the old ones and new ones and stuff that kind of pop up. And I came across one that was like Jeff Bezos scammed me or something. And I'll pull it up here too, because I think I'll start the story with that, because I'll go through a few different things. We get into the scam part. So, and I usually, again, I don't cover stuff like this most of the time, but I just thought this was like so like strange and too legit sounding as far as scams and stuff go. It's just really weird. So yeah, so I came across Jeff Bezos scammed me. And in this video, he talks about this. I mean, even here in the title, it talks about the AMT, that string. I won't mention the names too much as far as that goes. I don't know if the algos will start pumping other stuff or not. I just don't want to have a lot of cross collab with the scam stuff or otherwise. But he was talking about it in this. He basically was describing these this scam going on, where it was basically like, you send me one, you send them in ETH. There's like this pre-sale. And it's, you don't get any coins back. Basically, it's like, I'll get to the website and I'll show you and stuff in a minute. But it's like this flashing thing. It's just this like black hole of people send money in, don't get anything back. And it just keeps going on. So we covered this. This was like 3 years ago or so, 1 year ago. Okay, so not too long ago. And I remember, I think about a year or so ago, I started seeing these comments on videos, just all different comments. They post 10 or 15 comments. A bunch of them get a bunch of likes. And they just try to take over the comments and try to trick people into thinking there's some like big crypto project going on. You need to participate, and here's what it is. It's a very searchable keyword. It's very specific. And then when people do that, they'll search it. And then also when you search the keyword and stuff, it'll come up with all these like fake influencer videos, and they do all these YouTube tricks. It all looks really legit. It really does. Like, I could imagine the average person just has no idea and would fall for it. And it sucks, because they're just throwing their money in a black hole, right? Like, that's what it is, throwing the money in a black hole. So anyways, I'll put this video in the chat, and you guys can take a look at it too. Interesting video. But so the video is that, and then I started thinking, so I started seeing them about a year or so ago, and then it just disappeared. And now in the last, maybe I want to say 3 weeks to a month, again, every day, get all these comments. I see other people and with other channels and stuff getting all these comments flooding in, just the same thing every day. But just look at this project. Thanks for covering this project, even though you didn't, all that stuff. And it just keeps going on and on and on. And it sucks, because especially for creators, because then you got to delete them all, or if you don't delete them, you ignore them, then maybe people see them or not. I mean, it depends on how much you care. Some people don't look at comments, whatever. Like, there's no, nobody has any obligation to do anything as far as that goes. Like, it's just the spam that happens on the channel. But it's what can you do? YouTube doesn't do anything. You can report every single day and nothing happens, and they just keep proliferating and hiding and try not to be detected and all that stuff too. So if you look at so I was looking at one, if I just look at my comments now, and I just do like, if I just look at the latest ones, I'll just type it in so I can show you. So latest ones, even though you remove it, it still shows the notifications and stuff. This one is this. So let's type in what shows up, been showing up in comments and stuff. If I just type in that string, you can see that they start making these fake videos recently. They have like this, they must have like this whole automation team, all this stuff going on, where you see these are famous people, these are famous YouTubers that obviously wouldn't, promote this stuff. That is just, I mean, but if you look at the views, 1K plus views, that would be much more for the real channel. But the name, right, says the same name. It's got the same thumbnails. Like, let's just click on this one, for example. You go to the channel, And if you play the video, maybe I'll just play like a second or so. If you watch it closely, it's only, and again, these videos are only like a minute or so, less than a minute. So you can tell, I'm going to speculate here, they are just generated. They're totally fake. Because you watch the mouth movement and stuff too, it kind of looks unnatural, the lip movement stuff too. And the whole thing just seems like this script. It's just like the script, right? So if you look at this, again, all looks legit. They somehow got the subs. They got like a whole bunch of subs. I don't know how much the real channel has. Like we just type in the real channel, Cryptos R Us. Crypto R Us. So if you look at the real channel, yeah, so if you look at the real channel, I think this is the real channel. It's got more subs, but this one has just enough to make you think it's legit. So what is it, like fake subs? You know, they're doing deep fakes of videos, like super legit looking things. Like you would, again, if you're just an average person, you would have, like, how would you even know? Like, you know, this looks legit to even to, you know, people that's been in crypto a long time, security people too. I was having a hard time. I was like, is this not his channel? Because it has that many subs, like everything looks legit. And you look in the comments again, it looks like the same topic, you know, they're always like, I'll have all these people, all these thumbs up. Anyways, it looks super legit. So if you type it in, that's just one of the strings. They use different ones. They use like different numbers and different names and stuff too. Or at least for this one, I guess with this, it's just that type of name. So then you look, I mean, again, they set it up where you type it in and the first result you get are all videos. They're not web results, they're videos. They want you, like, again, it looks like this funneling everything towards videos because people watch videos and it's easier to get people on all this stuff. So if you scroll down and there's nothing other, like all the other results are kind of like, right, like it's going to make you want to click on the top ones. Anyways, we go to the video. And again, this is the fake one. It talks about, I got 100x crypto quest and, you know, all this stuff. And there's a link. So if you click on the link, which again, I don't recommend anyone click on the links. I'm just doing this as just research and just showing you what it looks like. Again, I'm talking about scam stuff. If you're not aware, scam stuff, hopefully no one tries to, you know, anyways, we're looking at this and it's got this, again, all the, you know, pre-sales live type of thing. It's got the countdown. It makes it look like it's over soon. You got to do it. It says the same thing yesterday. The same, it has different hours. Oh, it's got 4 hours now. I think they just like, you know, reset the clock every few hours or so. And it looks like a website, right? And they put Amazon's name. So it looks like, oh, Amazon's doing crypto, right? Like, why wouldn't they? They're so innovative. They're going to do all this stuff. So it says, you know, it's got all the things that trigger you to make it look like you need to hurry up and do it. And it's attractive. And they got all the pages. They got, you know, of course, they got a roadmap and they got all this stuff too. So if you actually, so I'm just going to click on, again, don't do any of this stuff I'm doing. This is just, I'm just walking through to show you what the type of scams and stuff look like. That Bitcoin, that BNB, Tether, you know, if you click on Ethereum and just, you know, type in like 1 ETH, for example, it looks like a legit thing. Like, oh, that equals this many tokens. And you get a bonus. And it's got the Amazon logo again. And I'm going to click swap and it's going to give me an address. So this address from yesterday changed. So I think every day they change the address. And if we look at the source code, just right click view page source. It's like a super, you know, basic way of just looking at the source code. You can see down here, let's see, where was it? Where they actually define the addresses. So define wallets. And these are the addresses I guess they're using for the day. So this is Bitcoin, BNB, Ethereum, all the rest of them. I think they change it either every 4 hours, maybe an update the page, or every day, whatever it is, into a different address. Because if you actually go to this address, so again, the scam is you send them the ETH, for example, here, and it could say, you know, whatever ETH. You could type in, let me just go back here again. You could type in, you know, 50, like whatever it is, and it'll give you, again, the same address. So if we copy the address and we go to Etherscan, so the address changes, type an address, type it in here. You can see, wow, it looks like 1 minute ago. Did somebody send 0.26 ETH? So 1 minute ago, transfer 2.6 ETH. Yeah, just from, man, that sucks. Like, if there's actually people, and every day they change the address, change the wallet. They have like a new wallet. And I saw yesterday they were like, it was just, I don't know what they were doing, converting it or otherwise, or doing stuff. But this is what sent. I don't know what Revolut is. Is that like an exchange or something, or thing? Yeah, and this is probably just like somebody, just like a regular person. It could just be a regular person. Or this could be like some other transaction from internal thing they're doing, or whatever. But like the idea again is they just change it all this time. And then if you go to, so again, if I just go to, so the thing, again, I'm not going to say the name. If I just go to the domain without going to the / presale or whatever, you see it redirects to Amazon.com. So as I was talking about yesterday in the security stream, I was like, if you're not sure of a URL or domain or whatever, you can go to VirusTotal and give it the URL, and give it a file. If you download something, you give it a file to scan before you run it to see if it's malicious, see if anyone's reported being malicious, or it's like crowdsourced threat intelligence type stuff. So if I type it in here, and I was like, oh, somebody's got a flag, and it's like, okay, one vendor flagged it as phishing. It doesn't flag it as like crypto scam or anything like that. It just flags it as phishing, and only one out of the 93 different ones. And it's just like, how are they avoiding, like, how is this such like a big, long, it's been at least going on for a year or so, right? Like the CopyZilla video was from a year or so ago. And it was just like, what is going on? Like, why aren't people picking this up? And I think there's just some technical things they do to get around it, such as maybe when they're scanning this stuff, they only check the domain, or on their side, on the web server side, they're like, okay, we know what it looks like when VirusTotal is trying to scan us, or some other scanner is trying to scan us. We only want to go to it when it's a client browser doing it. Like maybe they sort by the, it's got to be a browser going to it, and they evade detection and evade actually being scanned at all. Because in reality, maybe they're just scanning Amazon.com every time they do this. Because again, if you just go to the website, if you just type it in, again, they just redirect to Amazon. So maybe the different scanners are only, like when they go to scan this URL, they're only scanning Amazon.com, which looks fine. Or maybe this one caught it because it was a redirect or something, and it's not even like accurate redirects, or just a pretty normal thing. They can be used for bad or good or whatever too. But it was just, so I was like, man, how is this? They must be like really just doing a whole bunch of stuff to have this keep going on over and over and over. And you can't even follow, again, they change wallets all the time. So it makes it harder to like follow, like see how many people have been scammed. Everything looks super legit. So it's like, how would you even know? Again, the channels, they got the fake videos. Everything just, if you Google, again, everything just looks like, oh, look, there's all these famous YouTubers you may have heard of that are talking about this. It sucks. And then let's see, there's like so many things on this. I was just like, there's different names it goes by. If you look up so if we just like do like a whois, like domain lookup, and you just like see, because it's kind of useless in a lot of ways too, because everything can be private or whatever. But I wonder, like, if they're just doing, all is this just like fake information, just to make it look more legit, or are these like legit websites that just got hacked, that are just using them as that now, as like, because they even looked creation date, even some of these URLs, like they try to make them look recent. Or another thing I've used before too to look up stuff is crt.sh, see when domains or certificates are issued. So if you type it in here, you can see at least they were updated here. So it looks, it's just kind of like this, it looks like this revolving door of just making everything look super legit, evading detection, and just getting people to fall for this thing. So again, if you watch the crypto, I say want crypto coffee every time, CoffeeZilla video, he talks about, I don't want to play too much of it, even though there's no sound though. But yeah, you see, he talks about it right here. It looks exactly the same. They didn't even change any, like it looks like the exact same thing. So if you go to the page, no, I want to go back. Yeah. So this just says these 3 words, when before it said these 3 words. So there's subtle little things to change it and make it not, it looks like a different token or something, make it look like, if anyone wanted to make a signature to make it to make it show it's malicious, that now they just change little subtle things to make it not look like that anymore. So yeah, it's just I don't know what to do with this. Like, what do you even do? How do you get people, other than, you know, CoffeeZilla? Like, I don't know, is he gonna cover it again, or is it gonna be more people? Because even the videos, like, can you even put the title of the thing in the video and anyone ever see it? Because all the other videos, even if you search for it, they all have way more views, and they've already like pumped up the algo to only show the good stuff about this. So if anyone even did talk about it, that's why in the video I don't even say it. I just say like Amazon, you know, crypto scam type thing. I don't even talk about the names and stuff in it, because it doesn't even feel like it would even be picked up if anyone was searching for it. So like, how do you do that? Like, I don't even know what is there to do to help people not get scammed in these situations. Like, what do you even, I really don't know how anyone who wanted to help, you know, talk about it. Even the only reason I even heard about it before, I even know it was like a bigger thing than even what I thought, as far as like people known about it and it's been going on and stuff, was because I saw the CoffeeZilla video, which had nothing to do with it. It was literally called Jeff Bezos Scammed Me. You know, of course, to get people to watch it and stuff like that. But even this video would probably have a hard time ranking unless he put this in here on purpose to try to get people to watch it. Maybe that was like a technique too. But again, you got to be a super big channel. You got, you know, millions of views and millions of subs to get people to even do it. But you got to see how easy it is for people to just take this as legit. Countdown clock. Domain looks okay. It's all registered. No one's flagging it's malicious. You type it in, you don't get any bad results. It's got the branding. It's got the logos. You know, you go here. It's super simple. You just say, how much do you want to give? Oh, I want to give, you know, like what, just on the side. I'll put like 1.5 ETH. Cool. That gets me 3,000. I wonder how many of those tokens will be. Oh, that's only 100% bonus. See, only 0.1 missing for 200%. So you do 0.6, you get, oh, look at that, so much more. You do the swap. It couldn't be easier. They're asking you to send money to this wallet that apparently gets rotated otherwise all the time. And then again, I haven't like went through the transaction, but you know, anyways, are we just 99, 100% sure that nothing's ever going to come back out? I'm going off of, again, I haven't like went through the process myself. I'm making some assumption here, but everything about this looks like a scam. And CoffeeZilla, I'm pretty sure he probably talked to people who've been scammed with it before. I thought about doing like a test transaction or something, but I didn't want to do it. But yeah, he described it here. You just give the test transaction. He in the video even talked about they hired like some voice actor to do videos and stuff about it and make announcements. And so yeah, if you go, and then so the idea would be somebody would send the ETH there and then blackout, but you get nothing back. Like, oh, you're supposed to get, you know, whatever, 7,000 of those tokens back. And then either get nothing back or maybe you get some worthless tokens or whatever. Either way, I don't think anything happens, honestly. I'm going to speculate on that. But it looks totally legit. It looks like the old ICO days of how that stuff worked. You know, so yeah, it sucks. Anyway, let me get to chat and see if you guys have any ideas. But I don't know how to tell people not to do it. I don't know how anyone, not just me, like I don't know how anyone could tell people not to participate or tell people about this being a scam and anyone actually hear them, because the scam has made so many like positive web of links and videos and promotions, and it all looks so legit that like, why would anyone see anything bad about that kind of thing? So yeah, Pathology, Amazon scams are pretty old. I know, but so that's the thing too. It's been going on for so long. That's what's so weird about it. How does this keep going? How does it keep going? Like, it must be working, right? The only reason that they would keep putting the time, energy, like they got infrastructure costs. I'm sure they have to, maybe they pay like, you know, whatever devs to like make sure the stuff rotates properly, it doesn't get detected. They got to keep releasing videos. Like, again, these videos are super new that they were releasing stuff too. It must be costing money to run these types of things, to run these scams over time. So it's been working. It must be working really, really well, unfortunately, for them to keep doing it over and over and over. So how does it stop? Like, how do you stop that from happening? Yeah, I know I've been seeing the comments. And again, I don't want to complain here either. Like I'm not getting scammed of money, but I get scammed of like time and consciousness when I have to sit there and like hide, delete, report every single day of every video. It's like annoying for creators too. So that's the thing. Like even if every creator was like, why is this happening? Their videos will probably never get shown because the other ones. So how do we get YouTube to shut down actual like legit scam channels and stuff? I don't get it. Yeah, and the accounts they create, they're either hacked accounts that they post all the comments from, or they're just because they have all these random images, pictures, names. They're either hacked ones, or they're just like they just found a way to bypass the filters that YouTube has to stop people from creating so many, or they've already created so many they just like buy them from like places or something. Yeah, it sucks. Anyways, what's up, Crypto Bigfoot? G2 Dynamics, how's it going? Retrostatic, good day. There's only 1 or 2 videos on the channel. No, there are a ton of videos. Let me show you. Maybe you didn't see it from earlier, but if you go to this fake Cryptos RS one, I think they mirror each one too. Like each one he produces, they just copy it and upload it, and it looks exactly the same, and it has a ton of views. It just has slightly less views, or I guess a lot less views. Who's going to tell the difference than his other videos? So if you go here, actually, this may be from the legit one. I think that's another thing in the CoffeeZilla video they talked about. There's a setting on YouTube channels where you can show other people's videos as on your channel to make it look like they're coming for your channel. So maybe that's what they're doing here. So if we go to this one, yeah, so this is actually from the real one. So how do you tell the difference? How do you tell the difference between this has almost as many subs? The only thing different, if you look at the URL, it's Cryptos RS Plus with a period. Who is going to detect that? Who's going to see that? Like I know like a person looking for it is. It's got this, all the copied stuff. It's showing the other videos. So if you click on this, you'll go to the real channel. However, the video itself is the fake video from the fake channel. So like how, like it's just impossible for the average person to figure this out, right? So they have it. So oh, you were saying they only have a few videos. So actually, sorry, let me go back to the point of if you go to their videos, yes, you're right. That's a good point. I take it back. They only have a few videos, but like that, the point is they only need to have a few videos for this to work. They can show all the other channels' videos on their channel to make it look as if they have a ton more videos. Because who clicks videos, right? Like usually the average person is just gonna be, okay, come here, all that looks good. Wow, let me watch more of this channel, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, if you go to playlist, no playlist, if you go to shorts, there's a fake short in here too. But yeah, you're right. They do have a few videos technically, but all the other videos they present from other the legit channel are make up for to make it look legit. George went down. No, it's not his account. Like yeah, it's just a fake account on there, but it looks so real, right? Also, the fake voice removes the face cam. Removes the face cam. What's the face cam? And then somebody else says, sorry, if it's a scam related one, I don't want to show it too much, but is that the, I'm not sure if they're related. Gimme. Not sure if they're related. Oh, Paul, thanks for that. Revolut, what we saw earlier on the chain, that was the European version of it. Okay. So that does make it sound like it's a person putting money in, right? Because that would be that sounds like a retail person putting in money. Yep. Thank you for that. Yep. The Chad of strong people has strong armed. I would say strong arm, but he was welcomed with kind arms, I imagine, from the interwebs onto the stream. Welcome, man. Welcome. Yeah, you can report him to get removed. That's the thing. It's, again, I can hide user channel. I can report. I get tired of reporting because reporting takes like 3 or 4 clicks and it never works and never do anything. So I just I'll maybe report one of them out of the 10 and just hide the rest because hide takes like 1 or 2 clicks. I imagine a lot of people just don't do anything at all. And that's the thing is if you don't do anything at all, more people will see it. And again, nobody has any obligation to do anything. But that's kind of what they're hoping for, right? Like you hope for. They just don't people just get tired of reporting it or hiding it or just don't pay attention to it. And then more people see it, especially on the bigger channels, and the scam continues type of thing. Sucks. The PM squared. When I read people's comments after watching a YouTube video, there are tons of fake comments related. Yes, I know. I think I've seen them on Somies before. I've seen them on people. I think people in our community. It sucks. There is no token. Okay, I imagine not. I imagine it's literally just a black hole. Again, I like to I don't like to make assumptions and stuff too, but I imagine if you were to do this game, why would you even provide anything? You would just do a complete black hole, right? Let's say it was like another part to it. Like, oh, there's a token. And now if you do some with the token, there's like another way to drain your wallet or something. Sucks. Like, why not work on making the world a better place and not like trying to take people's money all the time? How do you stop these? You can't. There's a lot of stuff you should be in. Yeah, I guess that's one way to do it, is talk. I mean, I think we're already talking pretty loud about the products that we like and stuff, but these people literally have, you can spend all your time, energy, effort, and get people doing this stuff, and you can never, it may take you years and years and years to ever get close to the numbers that the scammers have, or even the views. Like even 4,000 views is like, on medium-sized channels, that's like a decent amount of views. And that's the thing. It's like, reminds me of like the whole, it takes 10 times the effort to refute the fake stuff versus the real stuff type of thing. Yeah. The rebuttal is CoinDrop. Yeah, I think putting something in and getting no value at all, with no time horizon of value at all, I would say more fits the definition of scam. Everything else is gray area and based on time horizons of when you got in, when you got out, all this stuff too. Yeah, I know. I don't know what to do. I mean, what would be good is if more of the threat intelligence sites and stuff put more energy and effort into like updating their scanners and stuff to actually detect this. And then YouTube and Google, well, the biggest thing that happens, YouTube and Google actually be like, hey, this is obviously a scam. 10,000 people have reported this. No one, it's like, have they just like pumped the numbers up on there to make it look like, oh no, 10,000 people have reported it, but there's 100,000 people that have blocked it. So like they're messing up their metrics to even know what to go after, something like that. Yeah, I mean, I think it's up to Google. Stop, showing in the search results. YouTube, stop hosting the videos and letting people comment. All the, security companies or threat intelligence otherwise to start like, calling it out. Like Google in the browser, start, there's other things to do. Like in the browser, it can show like, potential scam site and stuff. How do you actually, yeah, I want to see like how you can report it, because I never even report those things. But I bet there's a feature. Let's see, report scam site in Chrome. I mean, I guess there's that to see report a phishing page. Yeah, so there's stuff here. I'll drop this into. Again, I don't know what the threshold is before they actually do anything. But this is kind of like there's the grassroots effort of that stuff too. You can try that. Let's see. That's the thing too. So every crypto channel must step up to combat this. It's like it's one of those things too. It could backfire in a way that the more you talk about it, the more attention it gets type. So how do you not direct people their way while telling people to stay away? It's almost like that. There's different methods in this. I agree or disagree with some of them more or less, but it's like, do you never mention it, but then people don't know what to look for? Do you mention it but be louder than the scam? Like, are you in a position to do that? Do you have a big enough platform? All that stuff. Do you mention it, don't say the name, and then but hope people find your content to know what not to look for? There's not like a perfect answer there. Anyways, about to wrap up here. A lot of good comments. Appreciate you all. Yeah, like, yeah, let me know too in the comments and stuff if you know of other ideas to like help combat scam stuff like this. Like, it's like I think the biggest thing, probably the biggest thing again that told me about it, to even made me aware of like what was going on, was watching this CoffeeZilla video. So, but how many? It's like we need the tech companies to actually like mark things. There's plenty of things that are, you know, falsely marked as phishing or false positives and stuff like that. The actual scam stuff, like, you know, they just pump up the numbers and try to trick everyone. So again, watch out for the scam. You know, Amazon pre-sale, all that stuff. Yeah, if you have any ideas, drop in the comments as far as like helping combat it. But I don't know. I don't see any easy way to do it. There's no like straightforward way of doing it on the social media side, on the tech side, how to get traction there. I don't know. I don't have a lot of good ways. I mean, we talked about a few different ways to do it, but I just, yeah, hope people stop getting scammed. That sucks. Don't like to see that. I don't like to see people work hard for their money, just get it stolen or just give it away after, you know, they did everything else correctly, that sort of thing. So vector general cryptos, Paul. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to hold positions like that, but I'll try to provide value where I can. But hopefully we'll be able to, yeah, stay away from scams, get educated about what they look like. Again, if anyone's trying to say, if you send me something, I'll send you tokens, that's, I mean, automatic suspicion, right? Like the automatic, especially, again, how do you do your own research, right? It's like one of the flaws in do your own research. If the scams have elevated their platform so much that doing your own research just leads you back to this, no, it's okay, it's not a scam, then it doesn't really work, right? So how do you even do your research when they've overcome all the comments, all the indexing, all that stuff with their own, just like this scam feedback loop type of thing. So anyway, stay safe out there. You know, if anyone comes across that, or a friend or neighbor, whatever, hopefully you'll be able to educate them and keep them from losing their money, and hopefully make it, well, not profitable, right? If you make it where they aren't, like, if the reason they're doing it, right? Like, why do people ask for money? Why do, you know, everything in the world, reward incentive type structure, right? If it didn't work, they wouldn't be doing it. So it must be working. So it keeps doing it. So it keeps feeding that. So hopefully the tech platforms and stuff can get really good at detecting scams and all that, and help people from the start instead of just censoring. Like, censoring is different than actually stopping scams. I want them to stop scams. So anyways, that's all I got for you today. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm on with, got a stream tomorrow, so check it out. It's on the channel as well. And stay safe out there. Scivive at 5555. We are out.